First toss with the Makaira 10,000 is on a PCH Rod, one piece. So this would be the very first. I got a can in here, but I'm not gonna use it on this one. Just give it one toss. Ooh, pretty far, but that was a 6 ounce. Aloha guys, Scuba Chris on location. This is the first time since I got this pair, this beautiful plugging and jigging pair, that I'm actually using it in the field, because I've been swamped with a lot of other projects. Now what I have here is this rod here. This is an Okuma one piece now. One piece. This is a PCH rod. It is 7 foot 6 inches, one piece, very solid. It's rated for 60 to 100 pound test line. The weight limitation 2 to 10 ounces. It has 6+1 guides. All right, that's pretty good. And the weight of the rod is only 14.2 ounces. Now this is probably the best reel I've ever used. Before I started using Okuma, I used my friends exactly the same thing out at the buoys, and we're picking up, 15 to 30 pound sheepies, which are young yellowfin tuna, and we're just hauling them in, So that's when I fell in love with this, long before I started using Okuma. Don't listen to that ringing. That's just the wind driving my bell crazy on my other rig. All right. So what are we looking at here for reel? Like, this is a fantastic jigging and plugging reel. Right now I am bait casting from the shoreline, so you can do almost anything with it. This is the Makaira 10,000, which Alijos rates as the most powerful spinning reel in the world. There are 3 models. This is the smallest of them, being the 10,000. You also got the 20,000 and 30,000 model. This is what is known as the MK 10,000L. L means left-handed, so I'm right-handed. You have to order the L, because when you're using this, when you're gripping the rod, your hand is on my left hand is on the rod. My left hand is on the knob of the reel. My right hand is on the rod, and the reason why they do that is because this is a left hand retrieve. So that's why they call it L. You have to order it by the retrieve, so it's going to be an L for me when I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you order R for right, because it'd be a right-hand retrieve. See what I mean? So the weight of this is not a light reel. It's heavy because it's stainless steel. All right. This is 28.2 ounces, and it's also rated at 4.9 to 1, which means that for every one turn you make of this, the spool will go around 4.9 times. This has 10 bearings, so it has 9 high performance bearing plus 1 roller bearing, which is pretty good. Line retrieve, which means for every 1 crank, you're going to bring in 40 inches of line. Now, being the smallest, which is a 10,000 size, the max drag on this is 55 pounds. So you can imagine what the other 2 models can do. But if you play your fish correctly, you don't rely on the drag. All right. What I do is I keep my rod at a 45-degree angle like that, and I try to put at least 10 to 15 pounds of pressure, just estimate, on the fish. And the reason I do that is to tire the fish out. You don't try to overpower it, because you can do damage to your gear. Now, if you go up, straight up like this, that's 90 degrees. That's called high sticking. A lot of damage can be done to your rod tip doing this. You don't want to put it too low either, because then the fight is in the fish's favor. You want in between that. See that? 45 degrees. You just have to hold it like that. Trust me, the fish will tire itself out. That is the correct way when a large fish is running. You let the fish tire itself out. You don't tire yourself. Keep it at 45 until you feel like he's starting to tire. Then you start crank him in. And when he gets a second wind and it charges out again, still keep it at that 45 until he tires. Then you start cranking him in again. This part of fishing, you have to understand how to fish. Thanks. Now check out the double lock. Look at that. Just a double lock here with a washer in between. How's that? So when you're on a big fight, look at, just lock it up. Don't have to worry about that reel ever slipping. It also has UFR, Ultimate Flex Reinforcement. See that? So it's using a long strand carbon fiber that goes through the top of the blank. So it helps when you accidentally high stick, it helps your rod from not snapping. Now you look at the guides. Okay, the guides are all facing towards the tip, right? Except the first guide. The first guide is reversed. Look at that. It's reversed. See that? Compared to the other guides. Now reversing that first guide helps to keep the line off the foregrip. Right here, this whole area is the foregrip, and this will help you doing a heavy strike, trying to keep that line off of the foregrip. Having that first guide reversed also helps with other things too. It helps keeping your line straight. See that? It helps keeps your line straight and flowing correctly. Now, this is commonly seen on longer surf rods and jigging rods. Well, this is a jigging rod, but it's commonly seen a lot of surf rods. A lot of my surf rods have that first guide reverse. And the reason you see that a lot on surf rods, because casting for distance is key, and this helps to keep the line to run straight and true. Also comes with a rubber butt cap. I know a lot of the guys that go for stripers up the Northeast, they like to use their rods as walking poles, so that really helps. And on the boat, that rubber butt cap also really helps. Okay, today I'm using a 6-ounce bank. Rod's rated up to 10, so 6 would be pretty good. Short leader with some omaka, which I caught here the last time, so I just took a piece off the omaka. So we're just going to give this a general toss out. It's pretty deep here, so I really don't have to do much, you know. That was actually a pretty good toss, just for a simple toss, so wish me luck. Just something was nibbling at this, now the line just went slack. And now I got weight. Got weight on it now. Look at that. I got weight. There's some schools of fish going by here. Boy, I casted that thing out a lot farther than I originally thought. Got 6 ounce on this. The 6 ounce really goes far. There is weight on it, so I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's not our old friend the puffer. Hate puffers. You're kind of curious to see what's on the other end of this line. First time I'm catching anything with the PCH rod and the Makaira reel. Okay. Okay, I see a figure. Oh geez, hammerhead. All right. Well, at least I caught something. Okay. Come on. Let's see if I can get my hook back. And I did. Alrighty. See you, little guy. Look at that school right there. Right there. There they go. There they go. Big school of Papillo. Right there.